Welcome everyone, guys. I am Fausto Carnevale, an Italian accountant, and today we are going to talk again in how to find a good accountant and what to avoid. Before starting the video, I just want to remind you that if you need further assistance, you can contact us in the email linked in the description. So, why I decided to do this video today? Because now it's very easy to find online accountants. It's very easy to type accountants in Italy, accountants in New York, and you will find a list of 100 accountants. So why I wanted to share this information with you? Because most of the case, the accountants, they don't give you this information. So why the topic of the accountants? Because you really need to know some things before choosing an accountant. In particular, today we will discuss about the problem of the, as I said, all-inclusive cost of an accountant. Have you ever tried to research on Google accountant in Italy, even accountant in Rome, accountant in New York, and you will find like, hello, our services will be $99 per month, all inclusive. You love this all inclusive, right? Wouldn't you? Wouldn't I love this? Imagine if I'm going to eat something in a cheap restaurant, maybe I would love to see $19 all inclusive. This trick, this marketing, this purely marketing for opportunity seeker. You don't know, an opportunity seeker is a person who basically is trying to save money and is like, he or she thinks that when they go online and they find a good deal, they finally say, oh, this is what I really needed. This is the solution to all my problems. So when you go online, when you find an accountant all inclusive, $99, we do everything online, all inclusive, you and I may fall into the error to think, me too, I'm saying me too, we may find ourselves into the mistake, the error to think, oh my God, finally I found something, finally I can delegate all inclusive without surprises, I can think, oh my God, I'm so happy, and blah blah blah. So this is what our mind works, and you know it. So first of all, I wanted to explain today, this was the mistake basically, this is the problem. I wanted to describe now how those services work, how these platforms of clients works, and how they can give you such a ridiculous price. Or at least they have the courage to say that they can offer you a good service, all inclusive. I just want you to make an example. Imagine that you go to a good restaurant with your partner and you read something $19, $29 all inclusive. What do you think? Is this a quality restaurant? Is the quality of the food high? Will they give me a great wine or a €1 wine? I don't know how much. I must say €1 wine will be such a disgusting thing even to think. You know that all inclusive, it's for you are saving and you are lacking of something. So now I wanted to explain you, and this is the trick, the secret that nobody wants you to know, how the accountants can give you such a ridiculous price. And I put $99 for the sake of the video. I could say even $300 per month all inclusive. It's this all inclusive mentality that lower the quality of good accountants, lower the quality of our services, and lower also the expectation of the clients, and at the end the results. But I don't want to complain a bit. I'm not a complainer, I never complain, so I just want you to inform you about how they can do this. So imagine that they have let's say an office and they have 5 employees. The beginning of the career of the accountant, they have 10 clients. Then they get to 100 at a certain point. Then they say, wow, but so 100 clients, we invoice more. How can we get to 1,000? Now the fixed costs are covered. So we can try to do this price, $99 per month, and we can get to 1,000 clients more. So we will get about roughly 100,000 K more. And that I'm saying I'm do this as an example. I can do this as 300-400 euro. So basically, this platform thinks, okay, we can do $1 million this year if we lower the price and we get 1,000 customers from New York, from here, from there, blah blah blah. What happens actually? They may put 10 employees and customer service and a good service. We can think it is a good service because actually, when you call them, they reply. So you say, no, this is a good service. When you send an email, they reply back. When you ask something, they have a proper reply on place. So you may think, oh, okay, they have a good customer service. But well, if you think about it, even McDonald's or PayPal, they have a good customer service, but they don't have to work on your, let's say, file so in deep. Meaning, if you have a problem with your accountant, you receive the letter from tax authorities in Italy, you will have to explain. They don't have to explain. Yeah, they may have to explain as well, but at the end of the day, they have an insurance. You will have to put your hands in your pocket and pay the money to the tax authorities. So what I'm saying is they may have even a good customer service, but the workers will have to handle more clients per person. So this is a person, this box, imagine. So now they have to get, if they are for instance 10, at the beginning 1 client, which is few, then 10 clients per person, which is already good, and here 100 clients per person. And their scope is to go, their purpose to go to 10,000 clients to improve, but they don't hire at the same rate the new people. So at the end of the day, they have to handle 1,000 clients per person. 1,000 maybe not, but I know for sure 200-300 clients per person. And even if you are a genius, even if you are the best accountant, and remember, the people who handle your files, sometimes they are accountants, sometimes they are just employee that they send the declaration. Sometimes they make mistakes, and you remember always these things. You will reply. You will get the consequences of the all-inclusive price. So what can happen? At the end of the day, there is a percentage of clients, and this is I know for a fact, worked in such environments. They will have a percentage of a client, roughly at 20%, I would say, which they have always problems because they miss deadlines, because they don't have time. They don't have time, so they miss deadlines, and at the end, you as a client will suffer. So there is a 20% of clients who complains because actually they have a bad service, but they know already. They know that, of course, they have to provide services. Try to do the best. I mean, I'm sure that those kind of services, they really are like an entrepreneurial mindset. They are accountants, entrepreneur, which they thought, wow, I can give you a good services with this price. In their mind, at the beginning, they thought, but I know, and you and I may also know and understand what I'm saying now, that it is impossible, because this is a platform. Do you know when you subscribe to Netflix, for instance? I don't watch Netflix, but do you know the structure, no? It's a platform. Okay, if you have a request, a reclaim, they respond you, they reply to you. It is easy. But what are you risking with Netflix? Paying, I don't know, $10 per month. What are you risking actually? You risk that you don't have the new movies or YouTube Premium. I'm using YouTube Premium. I pay $11 per month, but I don't care if there is a problem. I mean, I don't risk anything. I am a customer. Yeah, but what can happen? I don't see YouTube without advertising. I don't care at the end of the day. I don't care to pay more for those kind of services. I don't go to McDonald's, but they can do a new menu with €7. I don't go there, but even if I went there, I knew that it is bad for my health. So okay, I mean, I can risk, but can you really risk with an accountant? Imagine this as the following example. Would you go to a doctor before giving you what you need to know, the prescription? Before giving you the prescription, they will say, "Oh, it's $99. If you, I don't know, but I know it's $200 all inclusive." You may think, okay, but all inclusive. I mean, I have this particular issue. Maybe another person has another issue. Maybe another person. How can they do this? And maybe for some people, I'm sure that for the 70-80% of clients, it works. Of customers, as you can say, in accountancy we call them clients. It works actually. They give a proper services. The basic. Really, trust me, the basic. They can do it, but they cannot offer more. Remember that. So I don't want to continue this explanation, but it was like really what you needed to understand. So what can you do? I invite you to watch again a video who me and Andrea did together here about how to find a good accountant in Italy. I'm just summarizing this, but with this particular issue. So in order to avoid this, you can even have a all-inclusive services, more or less, because at the end of the day you pay a monthly fee. But try to understand, sometimes, more often than not, if they charge you more, it means that they did some work more. So it is better to pay more than less at the end of the day. Even for instance, and this I also said in my Italian YouTube channel, if they say you have to pay between 100 and 150 euro per month to, I don't know, do your compliance, it's better to go to the accountants who charge more, because actually they charge more for a reason. They are more professional, and they work with some high level clients, in the sense that all people, they know that they need to provide a better services when the prices are higher. Same example if you go to a restaurant. So what to do? So first thing you need to find accountants in the place where you're going to live. So you want to move to Rome, find an accountant in Rome. You want to move in Milan, find an accountant in Milan, or at least 100-200 kilometers close to the area. Why? Because if you need to communicate with them face to face, and there are some hot topics in taxes that you want to really talk to your accountants face to face, you have to go there in person. You can't just delegate via phone with this kind of bad services. So again, as I said, English speaking, but I think that this is basic. But don't try to hire accountants who don't speak English properly, because otherwise at the end they can't explain you what happened. And also I suggest you to learn the basic of the Italian basic words of taxes, like IVA, Agenzia delle Entrate, PEC, Codice Fiscale, those basic words, because when you receive a letter, at least you know how you have to manage those things. So first things, find an accountant in good place, an English accountant, and then also the bonus of what I suggest is try to find an accountant who is open to talk to you in person, or at least their employee or the people who work for him. Try to find people that can really support you, meaning that if you have a problem, they are there in presence. Even if it is an online presence, like you and I are talking now in an online way, and even if we do a consultancy, we will talk in an online form, let's say format, but at least we are here. You can see me and you will see me in our consultancy call. This is the thing. Remember, you want to talk with a real person. Now, luckily, we are online. We have all this magnificent way to talk to each other. But at least you feel, I'm sure that you and I will feel when someone is really with us and it's open to have a conversation with us. And that is the most important thing, guys. Remember that. So I hope that this video gives you a bit of value. I hope that now you are more aware of the issue. And I will invite you to watch again the video in how to find a good accountant in Italy, that we released last year, I think in November. November 2021. So before closing the video, I'm inviting you to subscribe to the channel, and if you have a specific issues, specific topics, the best way to do it is to check with us, with our consultancy. There we will explain you what to do. We will explain you how to react to your problem, how to solve the problem, let's say, and we will give you our accountant's partner contact. So you will follow it step by step. Before next time, Fausto Carnevale. I'm signing off this video today. ESENtaxa. I'm just saying thank you for watching this video and enjoying your stay in Italy.